Yo, Chu, welcome to my channel. How you doing, guys?
So in this video, we are going to talking about private private tuitions or self-study. Which one is better for us? Like if you are in high school or college pursuing your studies, you might get confused a lot of time if you want to join private tuition or hire a private tutor for you, or you might be thinking about studying yourself at your home. I did study from private tutors a lot of times from as I grew up, from my high school till my college. So I'm gonna be telling about which one is better one for you if you wanna join private tutor or self study, because I did self study too at my college years. So let's get started with this video. So basically, if you are in high school, if we are in your high school or college thinking about joining a private tutor or studying by yourself, if you are confused about it, then this is the right video for you. Like in this video, we're gonna talking about first we will discuss about private tutors. So it's private tutors, they charge a lot compared to the school studies we are gonna do, like school or college. The fees of school or college are lesser compared to private tutors a lot of times. So it might be a costly option if you are switching, if you are thinking about going for private tutoring. Like if you wanna get a high score or A grade, then it's good for you. Otherwise, if you just want to pass, then it's not the good option for you. So private tutoring basically takes a disciplined lifestyle. If you join private tutoring, then you have to follow a daily routine which contains a scheduled time for your lectures, which lecturers come and taught you a lot of kind of things like maths, science, and it's a lot of easier to understand from people who teach us. But some there might be some teachers whose teaching you will not understand greatly, like, and you can't do anything about it. Like if you get any private tutor, then there will be the teaching he is teaching, the methods he's teaching, that you have to follow. And sometimes maybe the methods you are learning from this private tutor might be very different from the college or school studies method which they are teaching. So it might be a little confusing at other times, but it can go by if you understand the which one is the easier one, and you easy when you understand which method is good for you, then you can go according to it. Like both of the methods are right, so it's not a problem that much. But a lot of time people get confused about it. So think about it, and they can also give a little bit of homeworks to you. So it may not give you a lot of times. And even though you join your private tutoring studies, you do have to study yourself. So that's the biggest drawback about it. Like you might get your passing marks with private tutoring, but if you want to score higher marks, then option it's the best option for you. Otherwise, if you just want to get passed, then it's better to study by yourself at home, or don't waste your money on private tutoring if you just want to get passing marks. Okay, that's not the right option for you, because it may cost you a lot of money if you are in college years. So think about it before you join private tutoring. Like it may be good option if you wanna get A and above grades. It might be very useful method for you. But if you just wanna get passed in your exams, then private tutoring is not the good option for you. Okay, so about let's talk about self-study. Okay, so self-study basically is the freely method. Like you're the own teacher of yours. Like In self-study, you just have to learn by yourself. Then there is college or school methods you can implement. Ask doubts to the school and college professors. Okay, so they might help you a bit, but a lot of times they might not. Like they are busy, right? But you can try to ask them and clear your doubts, or else there are modern ways, which is YouTube. YouTube is best way to learn by yourself. There are teachers which are highly professionals who teach a lot of students on in the internet, so it is best and cheapest model to get past. And sometimes, oftentimes, if you study hard, then you will get a grade also, depending upon how much time you have spent on these studies. Okay, so you in self study you have to create own schedule of yours to go by. If you can't study at your place or home or anywhere around your environment, so it's the best way to self study is join public library around your areas. So that there you will get peace and silence. Then there might be some public libraries, they do provide Wi-Fi connections, so you might get internet there also. Okay, so that's a great option to self-study yourself. In self-study, you all your own have to ask answers and find the solutions all by yourself. There might be chances like there are no videos on YouTube of the subject you might be searching for basically in college times. Like I in my college studies, when I was self-studying, there was some subjects which I didn't find any lectures on YouTube. So it might be get little difficult for you. So you have to understand and grasp the things all by yourself by reading it and solving the problems all by yourself. It may teach you a lot of lessons. Like in self-study, you will understand and grasp the things better. It depends upon you. If you are self-studying and you are not following any schedule or not studying, you not even touch your book before the exam, then very slight chances you might pass in the exam. So you just have to follow a basic schedule which you have to create for yourself depending upon your necessities. Like when you want to wake up and when you are able to go to library, that you may join, and you have to join public libraries if you want to get passed by yourself, because that's the best way to get a lot of good marks. If you just want to get by passing in the exam, then you are good to go about studying in your home. If there is silence and good environment, then it's best way for you, dude. That's all I have to say about self-study. Self-study is a good way to increase your problem solving skill, and which is best way to remember something. Like in private tutoring, you learn from people and sometimes you may forget, and in self-study you are learning the things all by yourself, so you're grasping the things better than private tutoring. Like you don't, how may I describe the distinction between it, but in private tutoring you are a little less careful about it, but in self-study you are more careful about your passing and everything, so you may focus a lot more than private tutoring. Like you in private tutoring, you're confident about you will get passed because somebody else is teaching you these things like math, science, and in self-study you only have to study by yourself, so it's a little bit pressure if you study all by yourself, but you will grasp the things better than private tutoring. Okay, that's all I have to say about self-study. So in the conclusion about which one is better, private tutoring or self-study, so I may say self-study if you wanna get passed by with passing marks. So and if you wanna score high grade or pass in distinction or get topper, be a topper in your class, then it's better to join private tutoring classes, and that's a good way to boost your score in marks. Okay, so I may say if you're just looking for passing grades and all that thing to just get by in the exam, then it's better to study by yourself, because private tutoring gonna cost you a lot of money, and just to get passed by, that's not really worth it, right? And think about it, what do you think about it? If you can grasp the thing, if you are comfortable with self study, then surely go for it, and if you are not, then private tutoring is the only option for you. Okay, that's all I have to say in this video. All the best. Thank you.